So I would like to think of myself as a relatively organized person. Like I'm not ultra like utmost where I always put all of my belongings and things where they go and always keep my office clean, and always kind of fold my clothes perfectly and stuff. Like I do it a lot of the time, but I'm not. For example, my dad is very, very organized and always categorizes everything. So I'm not quite like him, but I do still kind of like that kind of stuff a lot. And I also tend to think kind of systematically a bit in steps and whatnot. So the way that I think I would like to say or I would like to believe is kind of organized too. That said though, my office here had gotten a little kind of unorganized. In particular my desktop here. And I had a thought this morning before I came to my office, you know, start start off before you even do anything with just kind of cleaning your desk. And so I did that. I set a little timer on my Fitbit here for just 5 minutes. Um, and I didn't finish everything, but I kind of started a little bit cleaner than I normally do. And then I also did 5 minutes of deep breathing too before I did anything. Um, and so, like I said, it wasn't perfect. I still have some things I need to kind of put up, and I need to kind of write down my to-do list in my little planner here. Planners are great for me. I love planners. But anyhow, I still need to kind of like figure out what all I'm going to do today. However, I made myself go ahead and kind of stop and figure stuff out. The whole reason I'm even telling you this though is because I want to illustrate something that I talk about relatively frequently, which is sometimes you gotta just do it. You just gotta go ahead and get started with whatever it is. You know, you trying to figure out maybe how you're gonna do your exercise stuff or whatever, and you're thinking so much about the big picture of, man, how can I like make this I don't know if I'm gonna be able to maintain an exercise routine. I don't know if I'm gonna whatever, but you just need to get started. We are such intelligent beings, but I think sometimes we let our intelligence kind of like work against us where we overthink things. So my wife, she was on one of my videos within the past month or so, and she was kind of like more so officially reigniting her own health journey. Not that she wasn't doing anything before, but she has some more specific goals now. And we just decided let's go ahead and get a gym membership. We hadn't had one in a while, and so we just went ahead and did it and put a little plan together. And I know she was having a hard time trying to figure out if she would be able to even go to the gym or if she'd be able to kind of do walks at certain times. But she just kind of been going out and making it happen, and she's made a routine out of it now. My wife, she walks at least twice a day. In particular with the weekdays, and she and I go to the gym together twice a week consistently. And she's seeing results. Hopefully I can have her kind of talk about that stuff on my channel here soon. Um but my point is sometimes we make no headway because we fail to like even take the first step because we're thinking about it too hard. But just go ahead out there, create a very loose plan. That's why I often tell people if you're trying to start an exercise routine, just go out there and just start walking, even if it's 5 minutes a day. What I always discover without fail is that the hardest part, is just getting out there. But once you get out there and you kind of get into the thing, like I say, if it's like walking or something like that, you like, man, I don't even know if I have time to do this. I don't feel like it. But then you get out there 30 seconds, a minute or two in, you're good. It was just the overthinking brain. Or you're like, man, I really want, you know, a burger and fries. I should eat maybe like, I don't know. I don't want to say salad because we always talk about salad like that. Salad always kind of ends up being the healthy food we go to, but I should eat this healthy option instead. And you're like, oh man, oh man, oh man. But then you go ahead and make the hard decision to choose the healthier option. You get a couple of bites in, you're good. You are good. And that happens without fail. So a lot of times, y'all, it's our overthinking brain, coupled with the cravings and the our desire to kind of lean back into what we're comfortable with, what we're used to, that makes this stuff a lot harder than it is. So the hardest part is making the decision and kind of like initially dipping into whatever this new habit is that you're trying to get into. But just go out there and just do it and keep it simple. Just get out there, take the first step. Once you actually get immersed in there, then you'll see without fail, it's easier than you think it is. Getting started with an exercise routine is easier than you think it is. Incorporating healthy food into your lifestyle is easier than you really think it is. If you haven't done it yet, I promise you, all you got to do is just initiate the process and you'll see the truth in what I'm talking about. It's not that complicated. I understand, trust me, because I deal with it still myself almost every day. But I'm just telling you, take the first step and you'll see that developing a healthy lifestyle, if you keep yourself from just thinking always big picture, you'll see that developing a healthier lifestyle is really a lot easier than a lot of times it feels like it is. It's just sometimes we overthink and then our bodies kind of want to lean into what we're used to or what's comfortable to us. Hopefully this helps somebody this morning. Y'all have a good one. As we get older, it becomes increasingly important to maintain and build muscle. Muscle helps you burn fat, stay mobile, and can contribute to longevity. However, many people have no idea how to work out to build muscle. My mini workout series on Patreon provides you with my body weight mini workout video library. These workouts use little to no equipment, which means that you can do them in the privacy of your own home. They start at beginner level and progress from there to ensure you continue to see results. Every workout is a full body workout, hitting chest, back, legs, and glutes, as well as other muscles in between. Become a patron today and receive access to my series of mini workouts, plus access to a digital copy of my book, 8 Weeks to Transform Your Diet and Your Health. By combining the workouts with healthy diet changes, as outlined in my book, you'll definitely be on your way to weight loss, improved health, and visible results. Join me at patreon.com/SeanB2B Fitness today.